Bachshomer is lomes. Right? We just left off in this Mishnah. Two women, two wives. One wife says, my husband died. The co-wife says, our husband did not die. Lomes. Okay? Zushomer smes tinosei. The one who says, my husband died, we allow her to be married. V'tito ksuboso, that we had it before, Beisilo. It goes hand in hand, right? If we allow her to be married, she collects the ksuba. V'zushomer lomes, the one who says he didn't die. Lo tinosei, lo tito ksuba, right? She's not, we don't allow her to be married, because according to her, if he's alive, you can't remarry, and therefore, lo tito ksuboso. Achsomer smes, v'achsomer nerag. Okay? So that one says he died, the other one says he was murdered. He was murdered. Mes means natural death. The other, unnatural. That's contradictory testimony. I mean, if this is, so what about mes and lo mes? Rebbe doesn't argue there, right? One says mes, one says lo mes. Then we say both of them agree, one to get married. But if one says mes, one says nerag, that's called contradictory. I mean, is it worse than the other one saying lo mes? No, the Rebbe says lo tinos. Neither. So it's koshkin in the first case. So no. Wait. And here we say both. Even the first one lo tinose, and here we say the other one says he's alive. We say lo tinose. It should be a koshkin, right? Okay. So Rebbe, you have to, because Rebbe is not arguing the first case. Okay. Reb Shimon Omer ho v'zuzu modos shein kayom inosu. It's irrelevant. Yeah. Ho v'zugzu modos, ho achas moder, v'achas eno moder, lo yinosu, shteim el achas. Okay. 1 second. So ho v'zugzu modos, shein kayim yinosu. Edom mes, edom lo mes. What about, it's not the women themselves. One witness says mes, the other one says lo mes. They both agree he's dead. Shein kayim. No, that's the case before. That's it. But this is the both agree he died. Did he die naturally? Did he die unnaturally? So that the Reb Shimon Reb Yehuda said. No. That the diuk. They're coming to argue Reb Meir, but the first case where that's exactly, you have to understand why. That's a question. That's a different question. Okay. Now it's not the women themselves. An Eirach would say mes is no problem. No, if a Nate says nobody says anything else, we let him be married. But here we have chad keneged chad, right? One against one. Isho meris mes, visho meris lo mes. Again, not only eight women, not the women themselves. Harezu lo tinose. What? Chad keneged chad, right? What do you have? You have a cheskes shesish. You have a chazok. It's like trei utrei, and a woman's a married woman. Two witnesses say he died, two witnesses say he didn't die. What do you do? She's not allowed to be married. So chad keneged chad. If two against two, kosh came, chad keneged chad. One says mes, one says lo mes. Also, when she says he died, she says, I know he died. Right? Understand? It has nothing to do with trei. Trei means the person knows nothing. We're relying on what? On the testimony. So when it's irresolvable, what do? You have a chazokah. She has a cheskes shesish. So the same thing, whether it's a woman, whether it's two single witnesses, same thing. The first case, she says meis baili. She says, I know my husband died. So therefore, the chazok has no relevance to her. Chazok is only when you don't know. She knows. She knows my husband died. Okay? But it's interesting, but there'd be a difference. Because before, if you remember, the Gemara had said in Hisha Rabbo, the only time we say lo seitze, this is la'echad mi'edeho. Here, Avi, it's important. She married one of the witnesses. A woman says, two witnesses say the woman's husband died. The other two say he didn't die. So it says, if she marries, we don't make her go out. Smart says, why not? If she marries, she gets married, we don't force her to divorce. Smart says, why not? She has a cheskes shesish. Shemar says that she knows he died. She knows he died. So says, what about the witness? What about a husband? The husband doesn't know. We should force him to divorce, to separate from him. Nisis lachas lechot me'edel. She married one of the witnesses who said mess. You understand? He knows too. I mean, all that we're talking about is like for a third party. Third party doesn't know. Okay, he doesn't know. For them, it's trey or trey. So if it's 2 against 2. What do? You go after chazok. It's a presumed status. She's an ishish ish. But here she knows he died, and she married. The husband is the witness who said that. So therefore, it's not a problem. But in our case, it's chad keneged chad. One is nothing. It's not evidence. So in that case, we say. So what is then? What are you left with? You're left with what? With cheskes ishish ish. Okay. Taimo de omra lo mes. Right? We had a case. One says mes, one says lo mes. We say that what? The one who says mes tinose, the one who says lo mes is lo tinose. Right? Time adamra lo mes. The reason why we don't allow the other one to remarry, because she's contradicting the co-wife. Right? One woman says, my husband died. The other one says he did not die. So what does that mean? That's because she's but it seems the inference is, let's see, she says, she remains silent. I don't know. It seems to be, we would allow her to remarry, right? That's the inference. Time the Amr Lomes. Ha'ishtika, but if she would remain silent, Tinose, ay hoin tzora meido lechaverto. Yeah, terrific. We said, if you have 2 co-wives, and one comes and testifies that the other one died, the husband died, we don't believe her. Because she wants to mess up her co-wife. She wants to remarry to become an adulteress. So why over here, the inference is that if she remained silent, she could rely on the testimony of the co-wife. Hear the question, Ephraim? No. The inference is, the reason why we don't allow the second one to remarry is because she's contradicting what the first one is saying. But if she remains silent, she doesn't know. And she's relying on the testimony of the first one, she can remarry. We said earlier that a co-wife is not believed to testify on behalf of another co-wife. Because since they hate one another, right, there's this competition, she's going to say something false because she wants her to remarry, then caught to be an adulteress. So the husband will have to divorce her. Right? Right? Lo mes itzrichalei. We need for the mess. So it means for the woman who is messed, the inference is not the lo mess. Yeah. So it is. Mayis v'kamra lo mess. L'kulkula l'tzoro hi d'kamachavno. V'tomas nafsho im plishtim. Ka'amro. Kamashmalon. No. Hear this. Maybe we'll suspect like this. Look, she's no Talmud Chacham. She doesn't know. She's coming. You know what she's saying? Mess. Because she's going to remarry, because she wants to bury her co-wife. Like, you know, Shimshon said, Thomas Nafshi and Philistin. He toppled the tower, the whole structure, even though he knew he'd die under the pile of rubble. So here also, you know what she's saying, mess? You say, what, if she's getting married? Well, you know what you'll say? So if she is, so that clearly tells he died. See, that's what he says. You may think, Hakamrit mess, l'kukula l'tzora, hitkamachavna. She's only saying that because she wants to mess up. Right. Right, she's coming to interfere. V'tomas nafshi im plishtim ka'ovdo. Hilkach afilu hitishri. We should allow it. It's coming to tell me the one who says lomes. Right? Again, shlotinosek. Loti the Maldusay became dasu maro. The one who's coming and saying that lomes. Galia daitul tzuril tzorka asu laagno shlotinosek. Right? The Thomas Nafshi in Plishtim. What's Thomas Nafshi in Plishtim? Because she's willing not to marry that the other one should have given. You want to get married? You're not going to get married. The truth is, he's dead. He did die. No, she's willing not to marry, so the other one should have married. Here it's going the other way. Until now, we said, why is a co-wife not believed? Because she wants to mess up the co-wife. she should become an adulteress. Here they were saying the one who says he's alive, truth is really he's dead. But the reason why she's saying he's alive is because she doesn't want the co-wife to get married. Right? So maybe, based on that, we should even allow her to get married when she says lomes, because she can rely on the testimony of the co-wife. According to her, you understand? According to her, right, she's saying, I can't get married. Right? So she's not going to rely on the testimony of the other one. Correct? But she's saying, I'm willing to say that not to get married even though he did die, because of what? So I shouldn't allow wife A to remarry. So maybe, therefore, I should believe the testimony of wife A for wife B. Right? Kamash 1, I don't allow it. It's only wife A who said mes gets married. The one who says lo mes cannot get married. One second. No, we allow wife A to get. You may think you should allow her to get married. Yeah, you may think you should allow wife B to get married, who said lo mes, because she's only saying lo mes to mess up wife A to stop it from getting married, and I should even allow wife B to get married based on the testimony. One says mes, he tishri, the one who says lo mes. No, Kamash London, she can't. The A marries and B doesn't marry. Because her intent, when she said lo mes, what she she didn't say, really it's mess. She's saying lo mes to mess her up. That A shouldn't be able to remarry. Because she thought by saying that, she's not going to allow A to marry. No, that was the Kamash Malon. First one marries, and the second one, you said lo mes. Okay, you don't marry either. Well, it's that also. No, it's not shav nafsh. It's not necessarily. No, because if we're going, no, but if we're saying, no, so that's not shav. That's not shav nafsh yisura. Shav nafsh yisura is if I really believe that it's also. Here, if we're saying that she's really lying, and she's only saying to mess up the other one, that's not shav. She's saying I'm low mess because I want to mess the other one up. No, but if we suspect the reason she's saying it is because of, not that he's low mess, it's only to prevent the first one from getting married, that maybe that's not koshav nashchati yisura. Kamashal it is. When she says low mess, it's low mess. Therefore, factually, she can't get married. Achos omer mes, right? Now, v'lifer Rameh bereisha, the Gemara's question. One says, Rameir says, one says mes, one says nerag. One says he died naturally, the other one said he was murdered. Said we don't allow either to get married. Rameir, right? So we said, seemingly Rameir, it's a kolsh game. He should argue with the first case. The first case we say, if one says he died, the other one says he didn't die, the one said died, we allow to get married, the second one not. Rameir doesn't discuss that case. He speaks about the second case. They both agree he died. There's only a discussion, was he murdered or did he die naturally? Rameir says neither can get married. Neither. Because it's contradictory. So the question is, why should Rameir argue the first case? If that's contradictory, so one says he died, one says he didn't die, it's definitely contradictory. But yet Rameir seems he's not arguing there. So that's Gemara's question. Believer Rameir bereisha, right? What does he only argue the second case? Howard, you with me?
Yes, got it. Right here.
Okay, repeat the question.
You're asking why.
I'm not asking, the Gemara's asking. I don't want to take credit for something the Gemara asks. No, seriously. We have two cases. First case is, Rochel says, my husband died. Leah says he did not die. Wait, so what does the mission say?
So
Leah gets married, Rochel does not get married.
No, doesn't.
And the one who says yes?
She gets married.
Okay, is there an argument?
No.
There's no argument in the Mishnah. Now we have a new case. Rochel says he was murdered. Leah says natural.
No, we say
Wait. Rameir says neither could get married.
this is contradictory, so we go.
Even though they both agree he died.
Right, but we go.
Okay, is there a problem? So why does Rameir not argue the first case and he argues the second case?
So that's the question.
It's why? It's a kolshkein. What's the kolshkein? It's with definiteness. If they both agree he died, we say neither get married. So if one said he didn't die, we're going to allow A to get married? Definitely shouldn't let A get married. Neither should be able to get married. All right? It's a kal v'chomer. You following the question? No, we didn't get the answer yet. We want to know, is Rameir argue? We're asking, why did Rameir argue the first case? Okay? Omer Rabbi Elazar b'machlokas shnuya. Yeah? Rabbi Yehuda v'Reb Shimon hi. It is a machlokas, and it's going to Rabbi Yehuda v'Reb Shimon. B'machlokas achrona afrishona shnuya b'lo tema stoma divrei akoli el Rabbi Yehuda v'Reb Shimon hi da'amri tzora lo makhelsho. Hear this? When Rabbi Yehuda and what's his name say, and Rabbi Yochanan, when Reb Shimon and Rabbi Yehuda say, if they both agree that he died, it's just a question of matter, that's when you can get married. So it seems, what are they saying? If it's contradictory, cannot, which means they're arguing with the first case. They're clearly arguing with the first case.
By saying in the second case not, that's revealing that.
Because they're saying here is because they both agree he died, that's why we allow them both to get married. So they're saying so if they both don't agree he died, we don't allow either to get married. Where we would agree with Reb Meir, they're saying we would agree with Reb Meir if they both didn't agree he died. Right? But if they both agree he died, it's only how he died, that's when we disagree with Reb Meir. So therefore, in their statement, it's saying we don't agree with the first statement of the Mishnah. Right. Machlok shnuya. Rav Yochanan afil tem Reb Meir. You hear this? No, the first case could even go like Reb Meir. Afilu Reb Meir moda the chol lo mes beidisi shalav koshehi. Yeah. Lo mes is not hakosher. Lo mes lav koshehi. 1 second. No. It's gewaldig. Terrific. Let's say a woman says mes bali, and a goy would come and say he's alive. Right? A goy's not believed by a Isha. It says he's alive. So therefore, will we even pay attention?
No.
Okay? When did it say a woman is believed to testify? No, only to say mes.
Right.
A woman has no belief to say lo mes. That's not contradictory. It's terrific. A woman is believed to say whether something's kosher or not kosher. Is a woman believed to testify that you borrowed money? It's a whole different area of testimony, right? The Chachamim, they enacted, they legislated a woman's belief to say that a woman's husband died. They never said she has any belief to say he did not die. So when she said he did not die, that's not called contradictory testimony. It's nothing. It's nothing. But what about one says he was murdered and one says he was killed? They're both saying he died. So they have credibility as witnesses. So that's contradictory testimony. It's terrific. Hear the chap. Where do you find something similar? Very interesting. Howard's an expert in Bava Metzia. That's why I'm mentioning it. Okay. There's a question. Let's say I go to Reuven. I say I lent you $100. Oh, Howard's already what? You're not going to second guess me on this one. Million years. If you lived another 1,000 years, you wouldn't second guess me on this one. So I don't want you to get distracted. I don't want you to get distracted. Because I'm only mentioning because I don't want you to get distracted. Thinker. Okay. I say to Reuven, I'll let you $100. He denies it. So what happens? He doesn't have to pay me. On a Torah level, he doesn't swear nothing. What about if I bring an Eid Echod? An Eid Echod. A single witness says, I was there, I saw him lend you the money. He has to take a Shua Doraisa. He has to take a Torah oath. That's Eid Echod. An Eid Echod is M'chai V'Shua. No. The person who claims he doesn't know, he has to take the oath. Because there's a single kosher, it has to be a kosher witness, not a woman. A male kosher witness says, I was there. If there were two, he has to pay. One, he obligates him to swear. Okay? That's called Eid Echod M'chai V'Shua. Eid Echod obligates him to swear. Let's say Reuven says, I have a single witness who says, I was somewhere else. Your witness says, I borrowed money, I was in New York. I have a witness to say, I was in California when you claim I borrowed. So in that case, does the witness B The Smith's witness say, does it absolve him of the shvur? Yeah, the Shaila.
Single, right? Single. No.
But they're both kosher witnesses.
Right here, but single.
One says he borrowed, the other one says he couldn't have borrowed because he was elsewhere. Wait. It's a machlokes Rishonim. Wait a second. It's a machlokes Rishonim. So the Rosh says, the Rosh says in Bava Metzia, right at the beginning of Bava Metzia, he does not swear. Because an Eid Echad is only believed to what? We'll say, what? To obligate you to swear. An Eid Echad can't absolve you. He has no credence. So that would be similar to what we're talking about here. Wait. So what's the shayla? What's the question? Wait. What's the question? No, so let me explain it. So how does it go again? To machlokes. If two witnesses say you owe, you can't contradict them. One, so this is the question. Well, one witness testifies you owe money. Do we believe the witness you owe? Except you could counter him with a shvur. So an Eid Echad has nemanus. Yeah? Wait, that's you counter. No, there's one witness says you owe. The person says I don't owe. So if he swears, he pays nothing. So he's countering the testimony of one witness. And now the question is this: when the one witness says you owe, do I believe him, or it only creates a suffix? Does he create a suffix? If he's actually believed, we believe the Eid Echad. So then the Torah says since he's only one witness, you could counter him with a shvur. Right? If it was two, you can't counter two with a shvur. Okay? So if that would be the case, so then we see that in Eid Echad. One second. No. Of course he has to. No, I understand, but yeah.
But if you want to say that actually Eid Echad is not creating anything, the shvur is just because it's a suffix, and therefore almost the same status, not
something like that. But that's the machlok. But there's a machlok. It's okay. No, it doesn't make it. Okay, but it's similar to this. According to the Rosh, Eid Echad is only believed could obligate. He cannot absolve. A woman's only believed to say mes. She's not believed to say lo mes. Okay. The chol lo mes be'edus isha lava koshi tenan Eid omer mes Eid Echad lo mes. Isha omeres Eid Echad, not the women themselves. Isha omeres mes. Isha omeres lo mes. Harez lo nisinose. Bish, right? So here we say lo mes. The Mishnah concludes. No, the Mishnah. That's chad keneged chad.
No, I don't know what we say the one that says Lomet, we never give her power to say Lomet. So we just hear the Isha that says Met, she just finished saying.
Wait a second. Rega. No. The Mishnah concludes. The Mishnah. The last case of the Mishnah. Eid Echad says mes, Eid Echad says lo mes. Wait. It says lo tinose. It says lo tinose. Isha, not the women themselves. A woman comes and another woman. Two noshim. One says mes, one says lo tinose. That's the conclusion of the Mishnah. Right? That's the Mishnah. So now, yeah. So the question's like this. According to Rebbe Lozer, not Rebbe Lozer, Damora, how did he answer it? He says, machlok shnuya. He argues, no. He says that Chazal said just as a woman's believed to say mes, she's believed to say lo mes. That's Rebbe Lozer. Rebbe Yochanan says no. They were arguing what was the Takonos Chazal. So he says, Bishlam, according to Rebbe Lozer, the Mishnah is very good. That's why the lo mes has value. But according to Rebbe Yochanan, lo mes, she has no nemonos. Why is it lo sinose? We should ignore her. And that's Merskasha. That's the first question. Mer says, Rega, right? Tanan, Eid Echad lo mes, Eid Echad lo mes. Isho mes mes, Isho mes lo mes. Harez lu tinos. Says Bishlam, the Rebbe Lozer, stomach Rebbe Meir. It's very good. Elo, the Rebbe Yochanan, kasha. Right? Because it's clearly, you see that you give nemonos to the lo mes. Okay? A woman, okay? She went overseas with her husband. Howard, you with me? Okay. She comes back from overseas. She says, husband died. Right, we allow her to marry, but we said because we say a woman's not believed, to what? Because she wants to mess her up. Right? We would say, let's say she was a Bas Yisrael married to a Kohen, Tochel B'Truma Divrei Tarfin. Right? Hoysa Bas Yisrael Kohen, Tochel B'Truma Divrei Tarfin. B'cheska Shebalakai, Vena Choshesh Le'edu Soroso, Ho Ve'enu Nemenes Lasio, Enu Nemenes Laposlo. You hear this? Mean like this. Talking about the co-wife. We say, L'chumra, we don't believe the co-wife, the wife who said Mezbali. Therefore, we don't allow. So maybe you say, what about L'chul? What about the continue eating truma? Just as we don't believe in L'chumra, we don't believe in L'chul either. We allow her to continue eating truma. Yeah? It's like a palginon. We're splitting it in half. Although we allow you to remarry, which means we're giving credibility to you, but we don't trust it because you may coming to mess up the other one. Right? But what about said it's L'chumra on the other one? What about if she's an Yisraelis married to a Kohen? So if he's still alive and she has no children from him. So if he's still alive, then what? But if he's dead, she can't. Rav Tarfon, we allow her to eat truma. So that's L'kula. So we're allowing the other one. So that means he's dead. Monavshach. So the second one we shouldn't. We should be mocked. But Rav Tarfon says no. The Rav Tarfon says she's allowed. That's what he says. That's it. They go hand in hand. Okay? Because we're going l'chumra. That's Rabbi Kiva. Omra mes bali v'akach mes chomi. We had this mentioned before. She said she has a mother-in-law, right? She went with her with her. She went with her father. Her father-in-law was there, and she says, "My husband died, and then his father died." Okay. Tinosiv tihluk subaso, v'chamos asura, because she's only sent to mess up her mother-in-law. We're talking about this is the order already. See, this is not the same as that case, right? No, this is her mother-in-law. Her father was overseas with her with the son, because her daughter hates her mother-in-law. So she's going to say, because she wants to get rid of her mother-in-law. She wants to hurt her mother-in-law because she made up, like we discussed the other day. She can't forget the pain that she gave her. So now she wants to really hurt her, that she should commit adultery. Right? Right? Meis Baili, 1 second. Mesli Bali, Vakach Meis Chomik Tinostil Ksubos Chamos Asura. Hoysa Bas Yisrael L'Kohen, Tolchal Bitruma, Divrei Tarf again. Rav Kiva Omer, Ein Zu Derech, Motziosim Li'Avera, Shtei Asura Li'Nosei, V'Asura Milechel Mitruma. Therefore we don't allow it. It goes hand in hand. Okay. You have to say, what's the chamosa adding to the first case? Right? Either the co-wives or it's a mother-in-law. Right? It's the same thing. Utricha. What do we need both cases? No, but we said earlier, good. But we had it earlier already. We had cases. So what's the second case adding to the first case? Right? Yeah. Right? The tzara de gufa. Tashmish, yeah, this. When you have a co-wife. So one wife denies the other one conjugal, right? Because the husband is busy with her. What's the mother-in-law? No, so she makes remarks. She doesn't compliment you. So that's mealy. That's words. But the other one, she pain me. It's a different level of pain. So therefore, we'd say, know something. Would she speak about herself, right? When it comes to Rasa, we can't trust her. But for Chamosa, you know something, right? Av Chamosa the Tzara Mili Balma Ema Modi Le the Rebbe Akiva. No, Reb Kiva. Lo maslim shakronis kulahai unid lasil lo mehemno aval chumra linyitruma techush. Right? He would agree. I'd say model Reb Kiva, right? Tzich diyad imach b'hokam Reb Tarf mishum tzayri de gufa. Aval chamos tzar believe the alma eba model leilu Reb Akiva. That what? 1 second. Tashish von aslumi bailo havadi mishakro k'dei lekal plishtin noase afilo ushid nisas Thomas nafshi in plishtin. Right? Because therefore she's willing to to do things, even though she'll be hurt, to hurt her co-wife. That's the reason why we're not. But Bachamosa, maybe she'll be believed. Mes Bali, Vakach Mes Chomi. 1 second. Tinosek Tiluk Subosa, Chamosa Asura. She said Mes Bali, Vakach Mes Chamosi. The case of, if she said Mes Bali, that means when she testified about the father-in-law, she was no longer the daughter-in-law. So we said it doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. She's not believed. Right? Kidoma use it, right? Yeah. 1 second. Aval Chamos the Tzaro Mili Bam Modele Rebbe Akiva. What's Modele Rebbe Akiva? What does Rebbe Akiva say? Einzu Derech Motzi Oso. Motzi Oso. Once it Einzu Derech Motzi Oso Midi Aveiro. Ashte Asur Li Nose Vasur Milechel B'Truma. No, which means if we don't allow her to marry,
You cannot allow the other one to eat too.
No, it's the same one. The same one. We don't allow the other one to marry, and Rav Tarfon says we allow her to eat truma. We allow the second one to eat truma. So that he says no. You don't do that. Ain't mitzvah midi aveiro lidosei vasur lachol b'truma. So therefore what? So what's model of Reb Kiva? What come I should come Reb Tarfon Mishum Tzar Gufa? Avo Chamoy said the Tzar Mili Bam Ema model of Reb Kiva that what? No, with Mili Balma we should say we should believe in that he did die. That he did die. The father did die. Right? Yeah. Was wie mit Bobo kam Reb Kiva Avobach immer Model Reb Tarf Shvicho.
Oh. You're talking about your Hamota. The very last Rashi on the Hamota, but Israel.
No. Shein Kalamido L'Chamoso. Yeah, I understand that.
If Hamota was not, if Hamota was about Israel, that she was at the coin.
No.
The testimony of the woman makes her keep eating.
No, we don't allow her to remarry. And you say if she's not remarried, she can eat truma. Of course, that's the case. Of course. I know that. So we say we don't trust her testimony. But Reb Tarfon says she can eat truma. So what does Reb Kiva say? No, but what is Reb Terry? He says no, goes hand in hand. If she can't remarry, no, even though she can't remarry, even though we don't. No. He says she still. She says she could eat truma. Reb Tarfon says she could eat truma. I understand that what? That he could have, she could have, could not eat truma. Why? Why is that? Because she was only I understand, but he says because it's mili. Mili de alma ema modle reb kiva. That what? Why? But if it's only mili, it's not as bad. It's not as bad. Then definitely you should not agree to Rebbe Kiva. Right? 1 second. Let me see this. There you go. One second. One second. Yeah. Right, that I hear.
So, to believe her that she will go to allow Hamota to say that's not. That's a Hamot. But because it's only me there, we give her some credibility, so that she can do it.
She can or cannot?
She won't, that's all. But he says Rashi.
No, I understand that. No, but what does that do with Mili? What is the Mili? What is Mili? Because it's Mili.
Because Mili is not strong, so we give him some credibility. Otherwise, we should say no.
Because maybe he did die. It's not an outright lie.
Because
okay, yeah. Emo Reb Kiva, yeah, because it was only Mili.
Maybe he died. There is something.
Wait, but if it's Sarah de Gufa,
no, she will lie. We won't believe her at all. She will lie.
even though we're allowing her to remarry herself.
Over there, she had
because there this Sarah de Gufa. So that he says no. Okay, Amar Rav Yehuda Mishua Lochik Reb Tarfon. That what she could eat true in both cases. Both cases. Amar Rabbi Afnami Tanino Nitan Li Ben B'Bedin Hayam. So when overseas they had a child. Mesbini Vakach Bali. She said the son died first and then the husband died. Wait, so now she's Yavama. Nemenis. Bali Vakach Midi ain't Nemenis. But let's see, she says the husband died first and then the son. That means she's not a Yavama. Nemenis. Vechoshin Ludvoreo. V'choletzes lo misyabemis. That's it. We want to bring a raya. It says, Nidli ben Yisrael mes b'ni v'akach bali nemenis. 1 second. She's believed. Wait. No, so they're both Yavam l'shuk. No, they're both Yavam l'shuk. They're both Yavam l'shuk. Right? They both can't remarry. If the son died first, what does she do? She has a co-wife. So good, neither are remarrying. She's nemenis. What about if she says, this husband died, then the son died? So that means she's saying, I could remarry. She wants a co-wife to remarry. Right? So we only we say we don't allow Yibum. We can't trust it. Because she may be lying, because really she wants to hurt the co-wife. So therefore, but the fact that there's a chance that what? That it may be true. So therefore we give chalitz, not Yibum. Because if it's as she said, then she's Deisha Shalom Moka Mitzvah. You can't have it. So Lidvorei Choshim. For her, but L'gabi Tzorosa, what will we say? We ignore it totally, and what do we say? You can even have yibum. Even yibum.
Just in case she doesn't have kids.
It's like Reb Tarfon. We see it as he's still alive. We don't believe, period. The man's still alive.
If Sarah doesn't have kids, she can do it.
No, nothing. We say he's... No.
What happens if Sarah doesn't have
She's not believed. Echoshin lo. Echoshin. We don't pay attention to her. So what does it mean you don't pay attention to her? That she's still Neshis Ish. Torah is Neshis Ish. Legabi Yatzmo, we accept it. Legabi Tzarosa, we don't accept it. A testimony. What difference does it make? The son or whatever died. Either way. The Afka Nashim Cheskis, the Imbo Yovim, the Amma Lo Shafkinale, the Varem Miuta Mashma. Tamalari, Hechem Isisiata, the Reptafrin Shale. Mehach, the Ton of the Verachosha, the Ritzarosa, Dilma Hocher Repkiva Mo, the came in the Lo Nechus, the Ritzoro, Lekavel Kal, Aval Bidrepkiva, Emo, Ilo Nechus, the Ritzoro, Ochlo Bichuma, Ikadero, Bevade. Vomrid Lo Daikel, Miuto, Hosha, the Voreo. No, but why? How's that? But it's her. No, but she's not. No, but we say Tzora is not believed. Tzora cannot be matir. It's Tzoroso. Period. That means she can remarry. Right? How could you have yibum? You can't go both. Either way, you can't go. We can't allow her to remarry because she's coming to mess her up. And you can't have her be a yavama. It's Eishach Shlob Moka Mitzvah. Madavshach. I mean, can't be.
So where do you put the chalitza?
No, the chalitza is for her. For her. Because maybe she's lying. Okay, we'll stop here.